let's see what Jupiter has to bring to the table. Now, just like with Mars, Jupiter is also going to have 4 Pokemon. Now, I hope I don't struggle with her like I did with Mars, because I would admit one thing, the majority of Mars's Pokemon were pretty fast, so I guess that's the reason why I kind of struggled with her. Okay, first up we got Golbat. So since this Pokemon is evolved, odds are Jopek is not going to one-shot it. Well, hopefully Jopek does away half of Golbat's HP. Well, we'll find out in just a second. Oh wow, a one-hit KO thanks to a timing critical hit. Way to start off the battle. Okay, who's next? Tangela? Okay, since Murkrow is the only Pokemon that can score super effective hits on Tangela, I'm going to keep it in. Oh yes, I looked up to see if Tangela could legitimately learn Shockwave, and yes, it's true. Tangela can learn Shockwave via a TM. Something I never knew about. Oh, Leech Seed? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, hopefully Tangela doesn't stall out the battle to a point where it's going to get a lot more HP back thanks to Leech Seed. Okay, maybe I'll finish it off with Jopek. I was originally going to go with Feint Attack, but I'm not really sure if Feint Attack would take down Tangela, because after all, I found out that Tangela has pretty high physical defense. Okay, who's next? Skunk Tank? Okay, that is her ace, so I'm going to switch to Torterra for this one, and one-shot Skunk Tank with Earthquake. Yeah, Skunk Tank has pretty feeble defenses, so yeah, it's no surprise it's going to go down one hit. I mean, I did say that Dark-type Pokemon in general don't have very good defenses. Okay, I have a feeling that this Skunk Tank has Flamethrower on it, but I'm not really sure if that's true or not. If it does, then I don't think it's going to matter anyway, because I don't think Skunk Tank's special attack stat is very decent either. Okay, Torterra gains a level. That's good. And I'm learning Synthesis. No thanks. I'm more of a Leech Seed type of person, so I'm not interested in Synthesis. Okay, and last Pokemon is Sableye. Okay, I might as well keep Torterra in because I'm pretty sure Torterra can one-shot this thing. Oh, Fake Out? Oh, that's annoying. Well, no matter, I'm going to finish you off on my next turn. Okay, the Quick Claw kicks in, not that it matters anyway because I'm pretty sure Torterra's faster than Sableye regardless. Despite the fact that Sableye only has one weakness in this game, that doesn't excuse the fact that Sableye is absolute crap. Okay, good thing it doesn't have Prankster in this game, even though Prankster doesn't exist in this game, but still. If it did have Prankster, then it's probably going to annoy me to death with a bajillion status moves. Okay, Jupiter has been defeated, but she's just going to tell me the intentions of the plan, even though I'm pretty sure this is all Cyrus's plan. Okay, she's going to let me in on one little thing, and what's that? Your boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokemon. Well, he's no Cynthia, that's for sure. He'll become the ruler of Sinnoh. Okay, if that does happen, then where does that leave you? Do you know? Something tells me maybe not. Oh, there's a Pokeball behind her. Okay, I didn't see that the first time. Okay, and here is the bike shop manager. So after this, he's going to go back to his shop and he's going to try and give me a bike, only to realize that I already have one. So that means he's going to give me something different. But I just don't remember what that item is. Okay, so what's this item? Oh, Porygon? Okay, I don't have any empty slots in my party, so I can't take this Porygon with me. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to come back here once I have an empty slot in my party. So, yeah, looks like Rotom's room is going to have to wait. Oh, actually, I need 2 empty slots in my party, one for Rotom and one for something else that I'm going to get later on. Okay, not only that, but I'm going to heal up at the Pokemon Center because, well, I guess Murkrow took quite a beating. Yeah, I guess you can count Leech Seed zapping away at Murkrow's HP. Okay, and there's that Baneri I saw just a few seconds ago, because I did say that the Baneri belongs to that kid you see there. Okay, so I'm going to deposit Shellos and Bidoof. Well, this is only temporary because I need 2 empty slots in my party. As for Riolu, well, it's going to stay on my party because I need more happiness points. Okay, I'm not really using this Shellos for anything. I'm going to use it once I eventually get to the daycare center. Okay, with that, time to go back inside the Team Galactic Eternal building. Okay, had I known that Porygon was there the first time around, maybe I would have came into the building with empty slot in my party. Okay, I hope I don't get myself lost in this place because in Diamond Pearl, this was just a straightforward path. Okay, is this the right way? Okay, yes it is. Okay, and I should go up the flight of stairs that I just came out from just a few seconds ago, or a few minutes ago rather. Okay, and let's see what nature this Porygon is. Okay, I was considering to use Porygon in my Pokemon Brown Let's Play, but in the first three generations, Tri-Attack was a physical attacking move, and I don't think Porygon's physical attack stat is very good. Okay, Series Nature, that's good. Download, personally, I would prefer Trace because I think that's the better of the two abilities. When Porygon eventually becomes Porygon Z, then I believe Trace turns into Adaptability, which powers up moves that have the same typing as the Pokemon. Which I guess is pretty good, even though I never really used Porygon Z in my life. Well, if I did, then I would give it my personal favorite moves. Tri-Attack, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Recover. Okay, in this corner here we have the secret room where those appliances are, so that way Rotom can enter inside of those appliances. This is only in Platinum, by the way, not in Diamond Pearl. In Diamond Pearl, the building would look entirely different. Okay, there's nothing in here, and here are the 5 appliances I was talking about last video. Okay, I've got a notebook here, so let's read it. It was by pure chance that I obtained information about the Pokemon Rotom. Okay, so I guess this notebook is going to tell me about the abilities of Rotom and what happens to it when it enters any of the appliances. Okay, it will emerge if it enters a union room or a Wi-Fi club. And also the daycare center too. Well, I guess that's pretty obvious. Rotom may also forget certain moves when it leaves a motor. Yeah, that is true. But if you have Rotom go back into that same appliance, then it's going to get back that move that it just forgot. My Rotom research must be kept secret. They will continue to recognize me as the scientific genius Charon. Okay, do you expect me to believe that Charon went inside the old chateau and unintentionally found Rotom? That's kind of hard to believe. Okay, we got another old notebook here, so let's see what it says. Okay, I'm not really sure if Charon wrote this. Okay, if it's saying something about a toy robot, then odds are maybe it's not Charon. Okay, given the fact that this is pretty long, I want to say that some unknown person wrote this, but the question is who? Okay, I want to say that maybe whoever wrote this is probably reflecting on their childhood because, well, if somebody is writing about something involving playing with their Pokemon, then odds are it must be an adult reflecting on their childhood. I mean, I would probably do that too. Okay, the Pokemon seem to favor me with a smile. Yes, it seems to me that Rotom smiles all the time, whether it's an actual Pokemon or whether or not it's a Pokedex. The Pokemon only wish to be friends. Okay, and you decide to name this most wondrous Pokemon Rotom. Rotom emerged to me from the motor of a lawnmower. Okay. Motor and Rotom. Yes. Motor spells Rotom backwards. In case nobody knew that. Rotom is a Pokemon that's simply sensational. Yes, that is. The fact that it can turn invisible is simply the beginning. And by that, this person means Rotom is a ghost type, and it can enter certain machinery. Okay, let's see what else we have to say about this little notebook. Okay, Rotom and I became fast friends. We were perpetual companions. The electricity from its body forbade contact. What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, that. You cannot touch, let alone hug or hold hands while we cared not. Yeah, because I don't want to touch something that has a whole bunch of electricity on it. Gee, how long is this thing anyway? A feeling of mischief got the better of me one day. Well, what'd you do? You decide to startle it? I don't think it's a good idea to startle something that could give off bolts of electricity. Yeah, just saying. Okay, yeah. I guess this should teach you to startle something that could probably zap everything in existence. Okay, Rotom disappeared. Well, it's your fault for startling it. Okay, did this person end up fighting Rotom? Let's see. Don't chastise yourself. The fault is mine. No harm done. Well, at least he knows it's all his faults. Okay, did you find it? My friend could not be found to hear them. Okay, let's keep on going. My search for Rotom carried me far from home. I don't think it's a good idea to go all around creativity just to find Rotom. I mean, for all you know, maybe Rotom could be in another place that's not in your area. Uh, okay, maybe he found... Okay, looks like he did find Rotom. I ran to it and hugged Rotom tight. Okay, I guess Rotom is inside his robot because this person said that he can't touch Rotom at all because it gives off electricity. Okay, anything else? Rotom was emitting lots of electricity. Yeah, just be careful you don't startle it again because, yeah, it'd be pretty stupid if you didn't learn your lesson from before. Okay, are we almost done with this? Okay, yes it is. Okay, so that's a pretty nice story. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate that Rotom can indeed enter one of these 5 appliances. Okay, Rotom entered the washing machine, and it's going to learn Hydro Pump. Okay, let's see, what should I get rid of? Okay, I'll get rid of Double Team since I don't think I'm going to use that move, if at all. Okay, and Rotom learn Hydro Pump. Well, it's going to forget Hydro Pump as soon as it leaves the washing machine. Oh, Professor Rowan is here. Okay, I don't know how he got here because I don't know if he has any Pokemon on them. On him. Why'd I say them? Yeah, what are you doing here anyway? I visit a professor I know in Eterna every so often. Yes, I do know that certain professor, which we are going to be meeting him later on. Okay, so it looks to me like he learned a little bit about Rotom from this certain professor. Okay, this is what I've heard. What? Long ago, there was a Pokemon that merged with a toy robot. Yeah, I just read all about that from that notebook in the corner there. And I'll tell you one thing, that was pretty long. And yeah, hopefully whoever that person was, they don't scare the Rotom again, so that way it goes away somewhere, and that person will probably have no idea where Rotom is. Okay, are you done yet? Yes, I couldn't agree more. There will also be new Pokemon discoveries. Okay, and I'm just going to have Rotom go inside the fans, that way I can show you that it indeed gets motor drive in this game and not levitates, because seriously, that's just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, see? Okay, with that, I'm getting out of here, even though I'm not going to use Rotom on my team, so I'm just going to keep it in my party until I decide to put it in the VC. Okay, so the bike shop manager wants me to go inside his shop, but first, look who's here. It's Cynthia. Okay, now before I go in here, the bike shop that is, she's going to give me something nice. She's going to give me a Pokemon egg. Okay, so inside this egg contains a Togepi. You remember that one NPC back in Jubilife City, who gave me an egg that's going to hatch into any of the baby Pokemon? Well, that egg could have hatched into Togepi, but I just remembered that it hatched into Smoochum. So I was actually talking about avoiding damage from the hail back in part 23, so yeah, I guess maybe that's one way I could avoid the hail. But like I said, I'm not going to use Jinx on my team. Okay, I'm just going to remind you again, in this game, I don't have to ride around a whole bunch of times just to have the egg hatch. It's going to hatch very quickly in this game. Thank you, Drano. Come on. Just hatch already, please. Okay, is it close to hatching? Okay, yes it is. Okay, let me just hatch this thing before time's up. Come on, just hatch already. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's see what ability and nature this thing has, even though I'm not going to use this thing. Well, make no mistake, Togekiss is a very good Pokemon. I use this thing so many times, so if you want to use this thing, I recommend having Togepi with the ability Serene Grace. Careful nature. Okay, that's not a very good nature for it. Oh, that's Serene Grace. Okay, that's good. Okay, looks to me like I don't have any more time to talk to the bike shop manager, so I'm going to save this for next time. So enjoy your holidays, and I'll see you all in 2023. Peace out.